Vibe Show 97.9. What is it? Hump Day. Yeah, it's definitely. And I'll be working so much. I really try to not keep up with the days, which I know that it's important to do that. But man, I just be working and grinding so hard. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deliver the best possible guests that I could bring you guys in the world. Which you already know, I'm gonna bring you somebody that's just amazing every time I'm on this screen right here. That's what I do. And tonight, this one right here, we definitely in for a treat. Definitely, this queen right here definitely is a multitasker, wears so many different hats. I'm impressed, and I know for sure that you guys are going to be impressed as well. Such a treat and a blessing to have her on the show. I'm talking about the one and only studio owner of Elegant Body Pilates. Listen, there's so many different things that she do. I'm just going to get her in here right now, talking about the one and only Jacqueline Valdez. Oh my God, let's get her in here right now. And there she goes. What's up? Wow. This is amazing. We are doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it. I love it. I'm so excited. Such an honor to be here.
Yo, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Got that signature smile going right there. You know, that's what I wanted to see right there. Definitely.
You're so kind.
Now, before we get started, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart and the Vibe team. Also, Jacqueline Valdez PR Services, Plug Star, and eSource. We want to thank you for blessing us with this amazing opportunity with some of your time.
Oh, well, thank you, guys. So excited to be here.
No, absolutely. Now, how was your day? Let's start off with that, because it's been raining my way, but the weather has been good as far as temperature wise. So I don't mind a little rain or whatever. How's it been on your end?
So I'm in Florida, so it has been hot and humid, and then rain also.
So you're in Florida, so it's just basically great weather there all the time.
I love it. I love the sunny weather.
Shout out to Jacqueline Valdez PR checking in on the check-in. What's up? She said, "Hello, beautiful."
Oh, hello. Appreciate the love and support.
Now, I'm excited about this.
Yes.
You know, you're a very interesting person. You do a lot, and you are a host of several different shows yourself. So,
Yes.
How does it feel being like on the other side?
So I have to admit, I was a little nervous, and I just love your stuff too. So I'm a fan. So I was like, oh, getting ready. I'm so used to asking the questions.
Right.
And on the other side, it's exciting.
So were you shocked when I reached out?
I was shocked and excited and thrilled all at once.
Right. Exactly. You know, I'm definitely a fan. I have been a fan for a while now. I pay attention to the things that you do, your interview style. I think that it's really, really dope the way that you make the guests feel so warm.
Oh, I appreciate that. I worked really hard at that.
It's a skill. You know what I'm saying? It's a skill. I feel like it's a skill, and it's also who you are as a person.
Yes.
Because it shows. You can kind of tell when somebody's winging it, and you can tell when somebody's a natural. And you're definitely a natural. You know what I mean?
Thank you. It's crazy because I originally started out doing pole dancing and dancing and fitness in my dance studio, and then Pole World News, shout out, gave me my first opportunity to host a red carpet, and it came so natural, is what everyone kept telling me.
Right.
And it was just so much fun. And then X-Pole US gave me an opportunity, and then Sheen Magazine. So I love it.
Oh my God. You know, we got to clap it up on that right there. So now, wait a minute now. One thing I'm not gonna let you do is take
Yes.
me fast on here. Now we're not gonna speed run through this because you just named a lot of big things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's amazing, and I want my guests to be able to soak it all in.
I love it. I love
You know what I
it.
mean? Like because I just feel like what you do out here is very, very important with
Thank you.
being a journalist and servicing the
Yes.
world with our voices and information. So
Yes.
like I said, I'm very honored to have you
Thank you.
on here. Now I was, with visiting your platform,
Yes.
I was actually shocked with the pole dance and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the thing about it,
Uh-huh.
I'm not even imagining, just the videos just was mind blowing because like actually seeing you do it because
Thank
until
you.
I actually visited your platform, I never would have known you had
Wow.
that skill as well. And it's definitely a skill because I don't think that it's that easy to get up there and be able to swing from and actually do different moves and different things like that from a pole. So let's go back a little bit
Okay.
to the origin of what actually like let's start with what were you doing before you actually went into the career field of what you're doing now, or has it always been what you're doing right now?
Okay. So actually, I started out with dancing. I started when I was really young. I did my first professional gig when I was 8 years old. And I was always the little girl that was in the back of the sports events, spinning and turning and doing pirouettes and leaping. And then in my parents' basement, I ended up pretending I was teaching choreography to,
Wow.
imaginary people. And so I would be 5, 6, 7, 8 screaming out choreography. So then I just went into dance, into musical theater, and then I've been in a couple car accidents. So that stopped my
Oh,
professional career. And then I also deal with an autoimmune disease. And so that one kind of put me on a little bit of I guess I had to repivot myself around. And
right.
then I made my comeback to the dance world, which was really exciting. And then I had a friend who was like, Jackie, pole dancing is becoming huge. You need to audition. You need to audition for my competition. You need to just go full force into it.
Right.
And then it was my mother that actually pushed me into the field.
Oh, shout out to moms, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moms get the big award tonight. You know what I'm saying? For being the inspiration for that. Now I was gonna ask you too, was there anybody else in the family that was a dancer as well, or may have possessed the skill that you seen, as a youth that kind of like, kind of pivoted the situation as well?
Thank you. My mother was a dancer and she was also a hairstylist. So when she passed, I decided I was going to dance in her memory.
Oh man, sorry
Yeah.
to hear that too.
Thank
And
you.
good thing that you're doing with keeping the tradition alive, because I'm more than sure
Yeah.
that mom is proud right now, and she's looking down that you're
Thank you.
continuing the legacy. So shout out to you
Thank you.
for that as well. Now, pole dancing is taking a life form of its own. Why
Yeah.
do you think, from your expert opinion, why would you think that people because did it originate from exotic dancing? Would we say it come from that space or not?
It actually came from India and then also from Chinese acrobats.
Mm.
And then when it came into the US, then it went into the exotic platform and into the strip clubs. And then from there, we ended up starting pole fitness. And now it's actually leading into competitions that are international. And we're trying to get into the Olympics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, strip clubs.
Yes.
Are they still? Is we still safe to call it that, or is it still been called? Or has it evolved to another name, or we just gonna or it's just strip clubs?
So right now it's pretty much strip clubs, but I feel like a lot of the exotic dancers and the strip club places are not getting enough recognition because the level of difficulty in tricks and spins is definitely stepped up a lot.
Mm.
So you'll definitely see girls from, 20-foot poles at the clubs dancing and doing, crazy drops and climbing
Right,
on the ceiling and yeah, all sorts of crazy splits and even flags you'll see. So that's
man.
exciting.
It's crazy you say that. I think
Yeah.
the last time I may have been to a strip club was in Florida.
Okay.
Me, my brother, some years back. I mean, the game has changed tremendously now. It's a
Hmm.
whole nother type of experience now. But I think that wave might have been kicking in because or maybe might have been that club experience there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because it was a whole different type of level. Like, I mean, like all the way up to the top, doing different types of tricks and
Mhm.
different things like that. And to the point to where you kind of lost the point of her, taking stuff off. You were just amazed at just her
Yeah.
just doing this flip that she just did and still on the pole. Like,
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
that
it's true.
look, I'm looking up like, is that safe what you do? Be careful. You ain't gotta go that far up. Just, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
come down and do the slam to the floor. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo. So, it's like, do you think that it's you have to be fearless in a way, or you think that the type of people that go into that type of field possess a different type of mentality with them?
Interesting. Yeah, so I definitely do think you have to be a little fearless because you have to have some bravery, some self confidence, and then also you have to know body awareness and
Mm.
really know that you're going to, prepare yourself physically, mentally. It's definitely harder, I think, to do pole dancing when you've been drinking
I know.
or when you've been drunk or something like that. So that's more dangerous. But I definitely feel that people that pole dance are a little bit more hardcore and a little
Mm.
bit more athletic and
Right,
adventurous, definitely.
right, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been, well, you've probably been in exotic dance
Yeah.
setting before, or whatever. So
Mhm.
you know the lingo and know the vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
Just trying to paint this picture for my listeners who've never been in the setting and to not I mean, is it safe to mix the two a little bit because in a way, it is kind of the same, but you offer a different, I think, a different style with it too, because like you've done so many different
Right.
styles of dancing and to be able to implement it all into what you're doing as far as with your brand and what you can offer clients. I think that
Mhm.
that's super dope. But I'm just trying to get to try to see the difference between if there even is a difference between the two from
Right.
what you do and from exotic dancing in strip clubs.
Okay, so with exotic dancing, they are dancing for a purpose to entertain the clients and to make money and to show off their curves and also to do some pole spins, pole tricks. But in the end, they're really just pretty much entertaining the clients.
Mhm.
Where in pole fitness and pole dancing, I mean, I have respect for everyone that pole dances, no matter if
Right.
you're in the clubs or if you're competing or what your purpose is. With my studio at Elegant Body Pilates,
That's right. Plug it.
yes, we work on fitness. So we work on using pole dancing to actually get in shape, to feel confident, to feel sexy, to be comfortable. And then I also do teach pole dancing for women and men to dance for their
Wait a
loved
minute.
ones or
Men,
for
men
future loved
wait a
ones.
minute. Hold on. Let me get back in here.
So we do the
You
same
said men,
too.
the men are pole dancing as well.
Yes. So men are pole dancing and men are awesome pole dancers because they've got such incredible upper body strength. So for a guy to climb up the pole is like nothing. They will just climb with their
Mm.
arms, where a
Now,
lot of
does that
women
help
have to work twice as
does
hard.
that help a relationship by, pole being up, hitting the pole for your significant other? You would say. I'm just trying to help these guys out here with tips if we
Uh-huh.
could. You know what I'm saying?
So with dancing on the pole, is it good for sharing some sexuality with your partner?
Now,
Is that what you're asking, pretty
let's
much?
just say like for instance, you want to surprise them
Yes.
with just something different. You don't want to light the fire. The fire
I love it.
might have been, the log. The log been sitting there. You know what I'm saying? That you want to,
Yes.
light that old fire,
Yes.
man, and get
Yes.
the
I
fire
like the
back
fire.
going. And you got a pole. And do you think that that would enhance, from a man's point of view, enhance his woman, or is it a certain type of woman? You don't think that she might look at it funny, when you got the pole in there and you come bring her with the blindfold and bring her in and you got it set up and all of this and
Yeah.
got the the vibe right, and then you take it off and you got the speedos on or whatever you got on or whatever you finna get ready to hit the pole. Do you think that that could possibly help?
Yes. Pole dancing can definitely enhance the sex life. I actually have taught some wives that wanted to spice up their marriage,
Right.
or one actually was in the middle of breaking up with her husband.
Oh, let's talk about it.
She got this
Wow.
spontaneous idea, saw me on Google, and was like, hey, I want to do something different. I want to bring something into my marriage, and I want to feel sexy, confident, and I want to totally shock my husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we worked on a dance, we worked on a little strip tease, and we worked on some choreography, and they are still married.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you attributed to that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's got to be a good feeling and keep a smile on your face knowing that you salvaged a
Yes.
relationship and a marriage.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope right there. Now, as far as not even having the journalism vision,
Right.
and I want to ask you this question too, just to get a woman's perspective on it.
Okay.
Would you say, just to see what you think, and this was a conversation that I had with a friend of mine earlier, which they basically felt like women had more opportunities. They have more opportunities than men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you agree or disagree to that? And this is totally off subject, but I mean, you are intellectual, and I would like to get your
Okay.
your thoughts on this particular conversation.
Okay. It depends on what avenue of opportunities.
Mm.
As far as journalism, I feel like it's really equal opportunities. I feel like it depends on how you approach the situation. I feel like in pole dancing, women definitely have more opportunities than men do.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That may. Hey,
What's
hey,
your thoughts?
you know, I not directly dealing with pole dancing though, but
Right.
there are some instances where I feel like women do have a slight edge on men a little bit when it comes down to certain things or whatever.
Okay.
Let's just take the social media world,
Yeah.
for instance. Hey, let's even go to OnlyFans. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I feel like this is another it's another yet another great opportunity for and I'm not knocking anybody for being able to advance in life and earn a living.
Right.
I'm totally not against that. I'm just basically speaking from an opinionated space. This
Right.
is my opinion. I just think that I don't know. I come from a creative world, and a talent world where I come from. I'm older, you know what I mean? I'm not that old, but I mean, I'm older. I come from, where you really had to kind of put your dues in
Right.
and that space. And I just feel like, when it comes down to support, I think that people are easy to give support to, and these are different types of people that we're
Right.
talking about now, because you got people who like people for certain different things. I, for one, I value talent.
Yeah.
It's kind of a far ahead of beauty and all that stuff or whatever. I think all that plays a major role in it too, but at the same time, I adore people that's talented as well.
I agree.
And what I'm saying, I just feel
Yes.
like, you know it's an opportunity. It's like, okay, I created a fans page right now,
Right.
and just on GP. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
launch it. Hey, I got an OnlyFans page that's on GP, because I mean, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're gorgeous. You got a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Then on top of that, the inside is good as well.
Thank you.
You match the outside. You know what I'm saying? Haven't met you, but just I follow you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. And you cannot be that much older. So I'm also not a young one, but
Okay.
not giving away my age.
Right.
But
Right. We
I'm
go.
in
Yeah,
my late
we
40s.
got to keep some stuff on the tuck now. You know what I'm saying? We don't just give it to them like that. We'll put that in the books and the movies. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I feel like, man, like sometimes I do feel like it's not fair sometimes, man.
Yeah.
You agree just not to go too deep into it, because I'm gonna bring you on whenever we get it going. I want to bring you on Vibe One.
Yeah.
We're gonna launch Vibe One pretty soon, which is gonna be
Nice.
another show, family,
Right.
on the family tree of the Vibe, but it's going to be a show where we're just going to be able to conversate about different things.
Nice.
And
Very cool.
you're definitely on that list already, to come on that show, to just have open dialogue.
Yeah. I
And
love it. I love it.
I just feel like that, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
I mean,
I
you
can see
work
that
hard, you're
because
grinding with what
yeah.
you do, and I'm just saying, I just feel like, you got it's just like with music too. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's like you could be doing so much, man, grinding so hard, man, got good product, doing so much. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And you just busting your butt out here
Yeah.
fighting to get a view and a like and some support. And then it's like you got somebody that just wake up in the morning time and just, post a picture with bra and panties on and just got, you know what I'm saying, 15K. Just, I'm like,
Yeah.
what she
I,
did? What did she do?
I feel like it's this generation now. I feel
Yeah.
like the younger generation is about just showing more skin and
Hmm.
showing more, just giving everything out. And
Right.
yeah, so I definitely feel I come from a
How
little
do you
older
feel
school
about
too.
that though? How you feel? Because I feel like we come from the same little space here. And
Yes, yes. I
how you feel
definitely
about it?
have the same philosophy of really you should be hustling and you should be working hard. And I feel like over time, the
Right.
people that hustle and work hard and have the passion, it really shows. And
Right.
I feel like it will be more rewarding over time because you have more of a really loyal support group,
Yeah. Yeah. Does
loyal
that
following
make
and
us
stuff.
haters though? Does that make us haters?
No,
Put us in the hater list or something like that? Just saying.
no.
Not trying to be a hater.
Don't be a
I'm just,
hater.
yeah,
Be a
I'm not
lover.
trying to be a hater. I'm just saying, like, it's like, yo,
Yeah,
like, man, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Please, just, I don't know. It's like I look at, like,
yeah.
like, for instance, I go look at your stuff, and I'm like, yo, that was a dope ass interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got 45 views. Like,
Yeah,
and then you go and look at, a fight video, you know what I'm saying? And it's viral.
yeah.
What does it take? What do you, in your opinion, what do you think about just the climate,
Right.
of the social world?
I feel like the social media and the social world has definitely shifted.
Mhm.
I feel like reality shows and drama are definitely a higher peak. And in my career, I've actually had people that have told me to get more spicy and to try to dig dirt out of people I've interviewed.
Right.
And that is something that I totally don't do. I want
Right.
to totally
Me neither.
show the amazingness in people and the world.
Right.
So it's definitely, I wake up and I get on my social media and there's tons of Instagram selfies of people. And I do see like the 30K and I do see the
I'm like,
5,000, 6,000 likes.
I'm like, what did they do?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Now I can get up and, you know, take that same picture,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, in my boxes or whatever, standing there with a cup of coffee, standing out on the ledge. Do you think that that'll get me some good views? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? I got my SpongeBob boxers on. You know, I put a lip pose to it just a little bit. Like, you think I'm gonna get?
Cheers.
You think I'm gonna get? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna be like, Kano, what you doing, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? You all right? You know, I'm gonna get.
I have had some people on social media. I don't get many, but I do have gotten a few where I've been offered a lot of money to send my shoes after I've been pole dancing to people, or my point shoes, or to just walk around the pole. And I'm like, come on now. I'm trying to change the stigma. Come on now. I'm worth more than that. So it's like, what does it take? I need more views. Why?
I know exactly. See, now I think we're on to something right here.
So.
Like we're because it's a question, and I just want to know, because like I thank God for my Vibe family, man. Thank God for the good Vibe family. Thank God for the people who support me and been supporting me, man, since day one. I got a lot of people that's been riding with me since I don't even know, man. And
awesome.
I'm so grateful, you know, when I post something, it means something to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And same thing with you. We value the little followers that we have, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're so thankful and grateful for it, you know. But at the same time, it's like, do you think that social media, because like it's like a gift and a curse. Do you think that it's, you know, like, because again, we come from a different time era, you know what I mean? Do you think that it is reshaping the world in a good and bad way, you know? But it kind of seems to me like a lot of the bad energy gets a lot of focus. What do you think?
I 100% agree. I feel like the bad energy, the negative energy does get a lot of focus, and I'm tired of being a part of that. And so that's one reason why I'm wanting to illuminate the world one voice at a time with my talk show, Elegant Conversation, because I am tired of seeing all this negativity. I'm tired of seeing all this, you know, hate and anger and drama. And I actually had a girl from Africa who reached out to me, and she has been watching my show faithfully, and she said that it has brought so much joy, and she's cried over some of my episodes because it gave her hope. And so for that one person, I'm like, oh my God, like that was so touching and so incredible to me. And
you know her name?
Warm.
Man, Stella. Shout out. Let's give her a shout out.
Stella, shout out.
Man. Thank you for supporting her.
Elegant ladies, to Rita, to Jason, to Tia for helping and support, for Leslie, for Sheen, for explaing. Everyone!
Oh, that's my man. That's my girl, man.
Yeah.
I love Leslie.
Yeah, but like you're saying, you know, you have amazing support and amazing family. And I feel like the same way too. And they're a huge backbone of pushing me forward. And then my parents' memory pushing me forward to get rid of this bullshit social media drama.
Right. It's the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing the Vibe show, you are a part of this family now. And you know, so we only have real conversation over here. And you know, that's what the Vibe is all about.
I love it.
Real conversation, real people. You know, and because it's just things that we need to address. Now, I love talking to intellectuals on bringing those type of people on the show, and you
Yeah,
are one of those type of people. I feel like you know can relate on all different types of level. Not
definitely.
mentally one dimensional. Now, of course, a lot has been going on in 2020.
Yes.
We do know that. Of course, none of us could have foreseen. This atmosphere that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Definitely a different type of climate from what we knew. Um,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and it's like it's only getting worse. But I know you had a lot of plans at the beginning. The end of
Mhm.
last year.
Yeah.
Going into new resolution. Everybody's excited.
Yeah.
New opportunities, goals, new goals, and everything. And then the pandemic hit. You
Yeah.
know, um, how did it affect you? Well, how has it affected you from then and up until now? And we'll get on the
Okay.
this and all. We'll touch that too. But let's start with the pandemic. Like, how did it impact you, and how have you been
Oh,
coping?
wow. So the pandemic has been really hard on me. My studio is a dance and gym studio. So having to deal with the pandemic, I had to completely close my studio. I've had to turn
Um,
everything online. So now I do Zoom lessons. I have actually had friends who have gotten COVID and who have passed from COVID,
are
which is
you
really scary.
serious? Oh my God!
Yeah. And then also my income completely dropped.
Wow.
So I got behind on all my bills. And that's been kind of like a struggle. I've been trying to just dig myself out. And
Right.
so it's been definitely like hard on me and rough on me. I lost my little dog, Scooter.
Oh,
So that was rough. He was my mom's dog. So I've had some, huge lows. And then I have the talk show that started. So that has been incredible. And that has been, uplifting.
yeah.
But I've dealt with people that don't believe COVID exists. And I have
Really?
gotten into some heated discussions with people about it. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
In interviews, or just people
Just
in.
people in the public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, last week I was somewhere and I was wearing a mask, and a couple guys made fun of me for wearing a mask and just kept
Really?
going on in this in-depth conversation. And I literally had to turn around and walk away because I just didn't even
Oh
want to hear
my
it.
God.
Yeah. It was crazy.
You know,
I'm like, why?
I mean, if you look at the death rate, I don't think it gets no realer than that. You think people are just dying just to, what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's crazy.
but I just think that because it's been hard
Hmm.
for for me as well. Thank God that man, and my heart goes out to you and your situation, because
Thank
like
you.
it's hard,
Hmm.
as an independent, what I'm saying, to
It is.
have multiple blows hit at one time. Like,
Yeah.
all it's just it's rough. Have any assistance been available for you? Um
That's the crazy thing too, is I have gone through so many applications and loopholes and applied for like the PPP, the EDL. I got denied those. And then, yeah, unemployment has been like a huge hassle. I applied for the application because I couldn't get on the computer because I kept getting kicked off. And
uh,
so they lost my paperwork. And then I'm like, oh my God, come on now. So it's definitely been quite a struggle. And then I've applied for, different loans and grants. And it's like, oh, well, you don't make enough money. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
what?
So that has definitely, yeah, been kind of an interesting little, thing. And I'm just trying to like pivot and maneuver and just, okay, what do we do next?
That's what I was gonna ask you, to how, because I mean, with just hearing all of that alone,
Hmm.
you're definitely built different. You know what I'm saying? You're
Thank
you're,
you.
you're built different, and I honestly do believe. I
Mhm.
don't know your spiritual belief or whatever, but I do believe, um, from my heart, that he's not going to put any more on you than you can bear.
Mm.
I think that you're being tested,
Yeah.
um, and thus far you're still smiling and you're surviving, and
Yeah.
I think that the rewards are going to be great for
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, like seriously, to still be
Thank
smiling,
you.
with
Yeah.
all of those low blows, really says a lot about who you are as a
Thank you.
person.
Thank you.
And I love it. You know what I mean? And if it's anything that you know, I could help with or anything like that, um,
You.
I'm here. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? That's you know, that's it's just really a lot. As far as all of these injustices that's been going on over
Right.
the, which it, you know, it was going on before COVID. Of course, we know that. Um,
Hmm.
y'all have had some instances out there. You know what I'm saying as well. Um, but I don't think we've ever seen it magnified on this level that
Yeah.
how has it impacted you just actually physically viewing this stuff happening, because you know we know stories, we've heard things, and but actually seeing this live, seeing somebody
Yeah.
dying live right in front of you, um what is that experience like for you? What has it been like for you?
It's been kind of like, I guess, an emotional roller coaster.
Right,
So to see people get sick and then to see them die at such a young age has been really heartbreaking.
right.
And it's been, I guess, kind of like a wake up call dealing with this pandemic of, okay, what do I want to do with my life? Do I want to make the most out of my life? Let's, take advantage of each day and just keep pushing through and living in my parents', memory and dedicating a lot of the stuff that I do. My mom was a huge spiritual person and she was a huge inspiration. And so she was always strong. And I think that's where I get a lot of my strength from, was from her. But it's definitely an emotional roller coaster. Some days I'll be high of high, and then some days I'm really down. And then it's a lot of self affirmations and, uh, you know, music, dance, thanking God, support system, supporters that have really helped me through everything.
Right.
Yeah, but it's sad. It's really sad to see, the world, and it makes me angry to see how things have changed in the world and how
Oh,
our president has, kind of, I feel, destroyed a lot of things and changed the environment and the animals and the endangerment. And just, I feel like it's just, we've gone into a dark period. But I'm hoping and praying that we are going to get to the light again. There's got to be light, right?
yeah, yeah.
There's
You
got to be.
know, you know, on a positive, on a positive note, we're praying that it's some
Yeah.
form of light at
Yes.
you know, at the end of this or whatever. I do feel like um everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I've been really hugely into spiritualism lately, and uh, I know I'm meant to be here from God for a specific reason because I have been through so much stuff in my life,
exactly.
and I'm still here and I'm still pushing through. And then just manifesting, I've been really into, believing and thinking good, positive thoughts and manifesting good things.
Right. Trying to keep that going. I'm finding myself every day doing that too, just trying to
Nice.
embody
Yes.
positivity in every way that I can, pull it from every angle,
Yes.
to pull it from, you know, and just try to do my part. I try to dedicate myself to posting positive affirmations every
Yes,
morning,
I
just
love it.
trying to, you know, just embody the name, the brand vibe, just
Yeah.
good vibes. Just try to embody that in
Yes.
every way possible that I can. And
Yeah.
you and I both know, I'm pretty sure that you could possibly relate to what I'm saying. It's not easy to walk in the
Yeah.
light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're constantly being attacked. Uh,
Yes.
and sometimes it do make ask questions sometimes.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
you,
for sure.
you think that you know we're wrong
Right.
to kind of and I, is it safe to say
Uh-huh.
question it, but just like I guess ask why me sometimes. I'm doing everything that I can to be positive and to work every day,
Yeah.
daily, to try to be the best version of me that I can be, better than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
do you find yourself asking yourself that at times, like, like, okay, I know and I'm believing and trusting that it's going to get better. But it's been a while now.
Yeah.
When is my time?
Yeah.
When, when's my name going to be called?
Yes. Yes. It's
Do you
crazy
feel like
because
that?
it's crazy. So last year I went through, oh my gosh. So I don't even know. I've had like so many bad things, so many like lows. After I lost my dad, I lost my mother, then
Oh,
I lost my wolf, then I lost my dog, then I lost my three cats. Then last
you had a
year
wolf?
and a half,
You
my
said you
house
had a
got
wolf.
flooded.
You said you had a wolf.
I had a wolf. He was Arctic Teasian. I brought him home from Colorado, had him for 17 years, Wilson.
A
Yeah.
wolf?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I used to work with endangered animals. So if I wasn't going to be dancing, that would be my other career, is working with exotic animals like tigers, wolves,
was
lions,
it safe? I mean,
jaguars.
like, you had him since he was young, or
Uh-huh.
and you raised him?
I raised him. Yes.
You never was like afraid that the natural instincts might kick in and you might
No,
look like a ham sandwich?
no, no.
No? Okay.
I'm kind of crazy and adventurous that way.
I love it. I love it. I can tell. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay. Now I like where you were going. And
Okay. So
mean,
yeah.
but
So
when you said wolf, you know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
had to make sure I heard that.
it's very rare. Not many people have one. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
got a wolf and I got a bear. I
Yeah.
had,
Big thing. So a year and a half ago, my house got flooded, my roof leaked, my pipes broke, and then my AC broke.
oh,
And I was like, oh, good Lord, like, seriously, what is
man.
going to happen now? Like, come on now. When are we
What did
done?
I
And
do?
then,
What did I do that was that bad?
yes, and then I got mold and mildew in my bathrooms and
Oh
had to
my
pack my
God.
house.
Really?
Yeah. And then
Damn.
the insurance did not help me.
Oh my God.
And that I can go on a whole nother episode about home insurance. But thank you
Chapter
to the
two. We're
gods.
definitely gonna do chapter two. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you to the gods. I ended up having some people in the community that I'm in, and then some of the workers that I met along the way that helped volunteer and come during their lunchtime, and then some people from a local church. I mean, it was crazy. I had probably 100 people in the community that I'm in donate
Really?
to help out,
Oh my.
whether it was ripping up floors. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Shout out to all the people that helped me with my house.
Wow, man.
Yeah. And then I pretty much moved back in, and then COVID happened.
Hey, but look, on the flip side of that though, look at strategically look how God how it happened though. The
Yes.
timing. He still showed you that I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the house straight and everything because I know this COVID thing is about to happen. I don't
Right.
need to be, you know, out there. So
Yeah.
let's get the house straight. Then you can, be safe.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have my dance studio here. So I pretty much just go and pole dance and, go do some yoga, do some Pilates when I'm feeling kind of stressed or anxious. I feel like music and movement are like the best things to help you through difficult times.
Right, right.
Yeah. So
Right.
meditation, put my salt lamp on and just do some stretches and say, good Lord, come on now. I'm done. Enough.
Can you turn it off? Can you
Yeah.
turn it off? I mean, man.
Let the light shine on me.
Wow.
Come on.
Come on, Jacqueline. Like,
Yeah.
man, I wouldn't have never, man, like, I'm serious. I'm just like, I'm at a loss for words, honestly, and I don't really get at a loss for words
Oh,
often. Um, but I know what to pray for now. You know
thank
what
you.
I'm saying? So I definitely know, and
Yeah.
you definitely have that. That's 1,000.
Oh,
Um,
thank you. Yeah, I
uh,
definitely feel like there's some angels watching out for me because
absolutely.
the universe and the angels and God and, supporters, friends, fans, everyone has just been, yeah, a lot of love. I definitely feel my
Absolutely.
way.
It just, it's like when you're having that thought, that doubtful thought,
Hmm.
and then you just reflect on um all the amazing things and the amazing miracles that has happened, it kind of erases away that thought and have you like, you know what, you know,
Yeah,
it could be worse. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's somebody just don't have no place to go right now.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, in hindsight,
yeah,
because you can't really. I feel like we all it's okay to go to that space sometimes to vent. I
yeah,
feel like we're entitled to vent. I just don't think that everybody needs to be in that space. But I think that it's okay and it's healthy
yeah,
to vent and get that out of you, get it out
yeah.
of your system, and then you
Move
know what I'm
on.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Because I think that with all of the good
yeah,
that you do, it's way stronger
yeah,
than the negative energy, because we all possess some form of negative energy within us, you know what I'm saying, no
yeah,
doubt. But we are feeding the good energy, which
yes,
overpowers the
yes,
negative. The negative thought is going to always, because
yeah.
that's the whole thing about gaining control over
I love it.
the two spirits that are
Yeah,
within us, the good spirit and the bad spirit.
yeah.
We always have, those thoughts are
Devil, angel.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's a metaphor, but it's real.
yeah,
We all possess that right there.
yeah,
It's all about gaining control. Which one are we gonna allow to dominate? Which one
yes.
are we feeding the most?
I love that. Yes. And if I catch myself saying something
Right.
negative or down, I will be like, no, like, don't even go there. And then if I start to get upset, I'm like, okay, suck it up, Buttercup. Like, come on now. Like, we have been through worse. We can get
Right.
through this.
Mm,
Like, stop
right.
feeding into that. I feel like whatever you think can manifest. So you definitely have to, like, I have to catch myself and not get caught up in that negative space. I cut a lot of toxic people out.
Mm.
And I
Oh my
look at
God.
my house as like, okay, there was mold and mildew and I didn't know it. And so actually, it was a blessing. My health is better. And
Exactly.
the universe and God was saying, okay, you need to get this toxic stuff everywhere out of your life. So we're going to do it for you.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting energy off of that. Like I just think that that's dope. And I just think that the chosen ones um have to endure, because I mean, if we look at this thing from a biblical sense,
Yeah.
if we look at everything that he went through,
Yeah.
if we just stop for a second and look at it like that, what makes us exempt from the
Yeah.
program?
So true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about, just like, you got a guy who's just, going around just performing miracles, man. You know what I'm saying? You could
Yeah.
walk again. Here, give me this rock. Let me turn it into some bread for you. Hey, you were blind, you can see now. And that still wasn't good enough. Y'all still
Yeah.
paying this guy
Yeah.
out of everybody in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It's true.
you pin this guy to the cross and take him out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, like this little stuff that we're going through,
Yeah. It's nothing.
looking at it from a biblical sense,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
All
everybody
in
don't look
comparison.
at it like that. A lot of people look at it from a worldly view, and you know, I try to, for one, I'm tapping in, you know, try to stay tapped into that type of energy because things make a little bit more sense to me, and I can
Yeah.
kind of cope and deal with certain issues and things when they arise because I always try
Yeah.
to reflect, and I think that with the way that you reflected on the situation, I think that that helped you
Yeah.
kind of shift from, you know, that negative energy into like over here, like, yo, yeah, you
Yeah,
know, yeah,
exactly.
right, right. Let's take a break and give some shout outs to people that you love, your fans, people that you care about and that you have love for.
Oh.
Let's give them some shout outs right now and show them some love.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I have so many people to shout out
Hey,
to.
shout 'em out.
So,
Let's go.
first of all, shout out to my studio, Elegant Body Pilates, all my girls in my elegant ladies. So, I have Jay, Rebecca, Jessica, Christina, Liz. They all help me with my house drama and help me with my fur babies. I've got, oh my goodness gracious, I've got Leslie from Upscale. I've got Sheen Magazine. I've got my Mighty Grit family, X-Pole, Pole World News. I've got Jason Rex, my best friend, who when I dance pole dancing and I'm the pole ballerina, he sings opera. So
Wow.
that's something, yeah, very cool. And then he's also my assistant with my show. And then I have got, oh my goodness gracious, just anyone that's helped me with my home, all the construction workers. I can't even say the list is so long, and plumbers and handy people and people, Paloma. Shout out, guys. I love all of you. I love everyone that watches and supports and shares the love and is, just a part of my journey. Shout out to you and your fans. Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
you already know it's major love over on this side right here, man. You know the vibe already, man.
yes, the Vibe family. Love you
If
guys.
you ain't know the vibe, you know the vibe now. It's real over on this side right here, and we're doing something totally opposite and against the grain of any form of negativity over on this
Yeah,
time right here. We're building it one brick by brick, you know,
love
at
it.
a time. We're trying to build a legacy.
Yeah.
We are now a
Oh,
part of that legacy and this family now.
yay.
Now, I want to ask you too because your show is dope.
Thank you.
Elegant Conversations with Jacqueline Valdez. What made you want to go with that title, Elegant Conversations?
So pretty much my trademark is elegant. I've got my Instagram, Elegant Jacqueline. I've got my studio, Elegant Body Pilates. And when I did with Pole World News, I had Elegant Conversations because I did a podcast with them. So then I kind of went with Elegant Conversation. I thought, the way I talk with people, I don't want to highlight anything negative or drama.
Right.
So I just want to bring out, just regular conversations, but also going into depth and making the individuals feel comfortable and showing their inner self
Right.
and just their beauty. So I thought elegant would be really pretty. And then I asked Leslie, I was like, hey, I gave a list of a few names and I was like, do you think I should do this, this, this? And she was like, Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
Leslie definitely gonna keep it a buck, man. She gonna always keep it real, man.
Yeah.
That's my ace boon coon right there. We
Yeah.
talk all the time,
Oh,
almost every day, man. That's my girl right there.
yeah. So
That's
much love.
great
Oh,
energy.
and shout out to Rita. So Rita is someone who I've been working with recently, and she's been helping me with color therapy and
Really,
surrounding myself around colors that are setting off better vibrations to people. Yeah,
really, that's interesting.
it's very cool.
Can we,
Yeah.
can we, can we
So
talk about that a little bit?
yes, so I've been really drawn to certain colors, and I didn't really realize that those colors meant something.
What colors, love? For
So, so purple. I think my phone is about to die. I might have to plug it in really quick.
okay, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Plug it in.
Let me scooch over, guys. We're gonna move the set over. Hello. This is live. This is live.
Absolutely. Y'all getting exclusive, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's all authentic, man.
love it.
You're tuned in right now. It's the Vibe Show 97.9 with my special guest, the one and only Jacqueline Valdez. We're just in here vibing out right now. Just keeping it all the way a buck, man. You know what I mean? So you guys make sure y'all keep it locked in. We talking about some real stuff right now.
I love it. All right. So yeah, so as far as color vibrations, I've always been surrounded or enjoyed being around purples, greens, blues, but never really knew it.
Right.
And so purple is like very warm and very healing. And so, yeah, and I changed my logo. I was a butterfly originally, and now I'm a 6-petal lotus. And something just simple as the butterfly, it's transformation, but at the same time, they die young. And so she was like, do you lose students? Do they stay for a short period of time and then they go away? And I was like, yes, they do, like a butterfly.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
It's very interesting.
That's mind blowing. Wow.
Yeah. And then, okay, one tip I'll give you guys. So how you have your shoes. So I had this conversation with her and she told me this in our interview. How do you have your shoes in your closet? Because that says a lot about how you're going to move around in life.
Really?
So how do you have your shoes?
Well, if you look at my closet, my shoes are in boxes. Like they all organized and stacked up. Like all of my stuff is in my closet. It's just like organized a certain type of way. What does that mean?
So do your shoes point towards the wall or away from the wall?
Well, they're actually in boxes. Like I keep all of my stuff in mint condition. Like I put them in there, like in the boxes.
Nice.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, when they're in the box, which way do they face? Like which way?
I got like the name is all faced out. Like when I was in the closet and you look in, you can see like Jordans all on this side, whatever, dress shoes, whatever.
Nice. Okay, so I have my shoes. They're both kind of like crisscross. So one is front and one is back. I've got lots of stripper shoes. I've got lots of Zumba shoes. I've got dance shoes, yoga shoes. So I have like a wide range. So she was saying that she asked me if I move forward in life, but then I take a lot of steps back and I look at my like past, which I do. And so she was like changing the position of your shoes and having both shoes pointing forward away from the wall, even when you're by your front door, and placing your shoes away from the wall because you want to continuously move forward in life and not get stuck and like hit a wall in your life.
Wow.
Right?
Man, that's deep right there.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. So that's kind of the journey I've been going on too recently.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah. So I've had kind of a, I guess, rebirth is what you can say. So you're really the first person that I've been talking to and sharing my story about my rebirth.
Listen, I tell people all the time that I only bring nothing but the exclusives. I interview the most interesting people in the world. I'm trying to tell, man, they're gonna wake up and realize this one day. Like, I mean, you guys are getting jewels right now. You know what I'm saying? You're getting jewels and gems right now. Like anyway. Now, how often do the show come on? And let's plug it in. All of the things that need to be plugged in right now. Let's go on and plug in the days, time so that people can get connected, and also put those social platforms out there in ways that people can connect with you on your journey.
Nice. So my show, Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez, I'm on Facebook. I am on YouTube. And then they can see my interviews on Instagram Live TV. And that's at Elegant Jacqueline. And that's spelled JACQUELINE. And so pretty much my show was once a week, but now I'm actually doing twice a week. Usually it's Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I have shows tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm actually interviewing a pole dancer from Brazil.
Oh, I seen the advertisement. That's gonna be dope.
Yes, super incredibly strong, super talented. And then I'm interviewing a pole star from Australia. Wow. So she has shared her journey of having an eating disorder, and then she's pregnant now. And so, yeah, it's amazing. I've had amazing people from upcoming artists to spiritual coaches to people helping with money, finances to, oh my goodness gracious, pole dancers
That's one
to
thing I love
entertainers.
about it. I
Yeah.
love it because you're basically you're bringing a lot to the
Yeah.
table, and you're interviewing so many different interesting people, and so it's just dope, man.
Yeah, and it's really crazy because I feel like every time I do an interview, I always learn something really amazing.
Right.
So yesterday I interviewed Marianne Cramp, who has really hit viral and who is all over social media. She hangs from her hair. And so there's really incredible, amazing, inspiring, and unique people that are on my show
Right.
too. So that's exciting. And I feel like I'm always learning something and I'm and uh, attracting just all these really cool, unique, lit up individuals.
You, huh? You know it's you and your energy, huh? That's really like you're like a energy magnet. You
Thank
know
you.
what I mean? Like people, I mean, that's what drew me in. Let me ask you this. What would you say is the difference between Elegant Conversations and Sheen Magazine interviews?
Yes.
If there's any difference.
So Sheen Magazine, I love Sheen Magazine. They're my second family. So when I do my interviews for Sheen Magazine, it's for a lot of the celebrities in the fashion industry. It's celebrities in the music industry, and it's really highlighting what is coming up for them as far as their Grammys or their singles or their music that's coming out. So that's an incredible platform too. So I love interviewing for Sheen Magazine. Tomorrow
You
I'm
feel
actually
that too.
interviewing for them at 4, 5 o'clock. A couple of people that I just found out about. So yeah, so I interview for them weekly too.
You are killing it. You're killing it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Before we get out of here,
Yes.
what can we look forward to in the future? Is it anything that any projects or anything that you have coming up that we need to be looking out for?
Well, I'm hoping once COVID is out. So I also perform at events. So I have a stage pull that I take with me and I
Wow.
travel. Yeah. So I'm hoping I've opened for fashion shows. I've performed at parties, at events, for, videos, for music videos. So I'm hoping in the future that I will be able to pole dance or chair dance for some events. So if anyone wants to hire me, I'm open. And then, yeah, I'm hoping to really expand my show. And I'm going to be looking for sponsors. And then we are going to be making a shift as far as people that we're interviewing. And that will be going towards celebrities and highlighting people in the industry, showing the positive side and showing all of the hard work and everything that people have done to get to where they're at to inspire upcoming artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
um, well, I can tell you what, I'm very, very honored and excited to soon be a part of your platform and come on.
Yes.
So I'm so super geeked up about that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so geeked up about doing your show.
I'm so
Which
excited
will
to
be
have you.
soon. Which will be soon. Now, um, we've covered a lot, and what I want to do before we get out of here, for anybody, and man, like you've been through so much, and to
Mhm.
still be sitting there smiling and glowing
Oh,
the way that you are right now is a ball of inspiration.
oh,
I'm not gonna lie. For
thank you.
anybody um, that may be going through a tough time right now, that may be low in spirit, that may feel like the world is just crumbling on them, that may have lost loved ones, may be out of a job, uh,
Yeah.
just spirits are low right now. and just looking for any words of uplift or encouragement, what would you say to them right now?
I would say for people that are struggling with anything right now is to take a deep breath and believe in yourself, and it will get better. You have to be patient. Some days may seem harder than others, and you have to be your biggest fan. You have to really self love yourself and know that you can get through it, and just keep pushing through, keep persevering. Lean on people if you need to. Do self meditation. Keep moving. Don't let yourself get stuck in that mindset of getting depressed or down on yourself or thinking the worst. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Eat a healthy meal, and just believe that it can get better, because it really does. Sometimes it takes longer than other for some people, and everything is a journey,
Right,
and to really know that you're loved. There's
right,
people out there that love you, and there's people out there that need you, and even the people that are alone and feel like they don't have anyone, they have a purpose. Everyone has a purpose to be here. It's just,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Wow, thank you so much for that. Let's put those social platforms out there one more time for the people that's paying attention, but just not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Put your social platforms out there for one more time. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, it cut out. What did you say?
Okay, yeah. No, I was saying for the people that paying attention but not really paying attention. Let's put those social platforms out there one more time for them.
Yes, yes. So you can follow me on Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. You can follow me on Instagram at Elegant Jacqueline, also Elegant Body Pilates. My pole dance studio is Elegant Body Pilates. And also, I am going to be doing some free yoga stuff and some free pole dancing tips on my pages, because I've had so many people ask for free lessons online. So I'm going to give you little tips here and there. So follow Elegant Jacqueline on Instagram, and then follow my YouTube page, Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. And then also to see my interviews, Elegant Jacqueline.
Now, she's offering these free classes, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Bills don't pay themselves. So let's take that in consideration. While she's taking up time and doing this, you know what I'm saying? Let's also find some type of effort to put the cash app up or do something. Let's give back for effort. It's okay. It's okay to support the cause. You know what I'm saying? Jack, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed myself so much. I had a blast, which I already knew that it was gonna be amazing. I knew
It
it was
was
gonna
so much fun. I can't wait to
be, I
talk
ain't
to you
gonna lie.
again.
Yes, yes. I can't wait to get you back on here again. You already know, like I said, once you do the Vibe Show, you are a part of this family now. So we can't wait to get you back on here again. And
I'm
anything,
yours.
of course, anything that you need that we can help you with, whether it's via promoting your show, whatever you need, don't hesitate to reach out and let's stay connected. I think that is very, very important. From the Vibe team, eSource, Jacqueline Yvette PR Services, Plug Star, we are wishing you more blessings and more success with everything that you're doing right now and everything that you're going to be doing in the future. We love you for real.
Love you guys.
It's the Vibe Show with my special guest, the one and only Jacqueline Valdez. Y'all make sure that y'all go and follow my special guest right now on Instagram at Elegant Jacqueline right now. And also, you have your website. Can you put the website out there one more time for people that's trying to get classes and stuff like that?
Yes, Elegant Body Pilates. So they can find me on Facebook. They can message me, and my Instagram is Elegant Body Pilates. So I offer pole dancing, Pilates, yoga, and then also dancing in heels and chair dancing.
Definitely a treat right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all get plugged in and get connected. It's the one and only Jacqueline Valdez. It's the Vibe Show. We out.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. It's been an honor.
Hold on, don't go nowhere. Let me take them out. You stay there. Thank y'all so much, man. That was my special guest. The one and only Jacqueline Valdez. How dope is she? Once again, like I told y'all, I'm holding y'all accountable. Y'all make sure that y'all go and follow my special guest right now on all of our platforms. Most definitely, y'all make sure that y'all log on to the Vibe Show 97.9 exclusive radio station website, man. Y'all gotta go check us out at www.thevibeshow979.net, man. We got exclusive music streaming 24/7. Get connected, man. I'm telling you, you want to plug into for the latest updates on more exclusive interviews coming up and exclusive music streaming 24/7. Get connected. That's www.thevibeshow979.net. Also, y'all make sure that y'all go rush over there to the App Store and get our exclusive Vibe Show 97.9 exclusive radio station mobile app. Yeah, mobile app. Get that mobile app, man. That way you can carry the Vibe Show 97.9 with you around 24/7 and not miss a thing. Also, follow me on Instagram. That's at King of the Don 2975. Make sure that y'all definitely get plugged in. We love y'all so much. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. I'm out.